Good afternoon. It is June 29th, 2022. I'm going to be taking out this 1969 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. Previously sold this car to its current owner in 2019. Car was listed on BringaTrailer, and it was sold shortly after that listing. Going to do a short drive video, just show you how the car performs. The car's in really nice condition cosmetically. Current owner lives locally by me, and basically he had an additional garage put in his house just for this car. Climate controlled with glass sliding doors, really nice setup. You know, he really loved this car, so took great care of it. And car's pretty much in the exact same condition that it was when we sold it in 2019. The only additional work was, I think it had one oil change since that time, and we had the fuel pump replaced, the long style fuel pump. We wanted to have the original one rebuilt. We wound up getting a long style fuel pump, the same exact fuel pump that was in this car. We got it from my friend Neil Doobie over at Star Motors in Endicott, New York, and that was about a year ago. We replaced the fuel pump. I actually did it for Dan. I had my mechanic install it. The car runs great. As you can see, the car tracks down the road straight. There's no play in the steering whatsoever. Shifts are really nice. I know when we had this car in 2019, we put in new shifter bushings, so the shifts are really nice and tight. The car accelerates well, shifts through all the gears really well. Very nice running and driving car. Stereo works great. I'm not going to be able to demonstrate that right now because the Hirschman antenna key is here, and I didn't extend the antenna, so we're not going to get any stations. The heater control valves all were brand new, installed in 2019. My good friend Christine Costanzo installed them, and I was there when he installed the heater levers, which all slide beautifully. They're all brand new. One thing that we were both very impressed with is when he went inside this dash, it was pristine inside there. You know, it wasn't like an old musty, dusty old car on the inside. Very pristine. Looked almost like an operating room. It was so surgically clean inside this dash. Car is very clean and immaculate and original. Even the wood, the original wood, you know, a lot of times when you see these cars restored, they get the wood comes back with a real high gloss finish, which is not the correct finish for this wood. This wood has the correct matte satin finish, and all the vinyl in the car is in beautiful condition. The MB text, the dash is gorgeous. There's no scratches in any of the paint. The bright work is beautiful. Glove box is great. The lights right up. mean, the brakes are excellent on this car. I know we had to have, I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2 brake calipers in the rear had to be rebuilt, but the brakes are excellent on the car. It's got new brake pads in the rear, I know that. I know we did a brake flush at that time. Mechanically, the car is really in great condition. It drives absolutely beautiful. It's got the new fuel pump. Nice and tight. You know, you can see it. Suspension is great. Steering is dead on. Tracks down the road beautifully. It's a really nice car. My friend Dan has had the car since 2019. Now has 18,439 miles. So he probably put about 1,600 miles on it in the past 3 years. I know he liked taking this car out at night. He would take it out to dinner. Loved driving the car, but he was always very weary about where he parked it. Never wanted to see anything happen to it. It's a really pristine example. All the original carpet is beautiful. It's nice and tight everywhere. I'll go over the cosmetics more, and we'll talk about the originality of the car in another video. But you know, all the key components that most 113 owners look for are all present on this car. You know, the notches and the weld points. So I'll go over all that in the walk around video. Nice running and driving car. Shifts smooth. Suspension's nice and tight. And here I'm at my destination. I'm just gonna park this car at the most desolate area. Make sure nobody goes near it. The Jersey Shore Premium Outlets. I just gotta run in here for 1 minute. I figured it's only 10 minutes from my shop, so it would be a good opportunity to make a quick drive video. And I just got to make sure that I can find a spot that's far away from everyone. I don't mind walking today. I see some spots way in the back there where nobody's parked. So I'm gonna park now, run into the store real quick, grab something, and then I'll be right back out. We'll continue on our drive video. This 1969 280 SL. Okay, we're back again. Just made a quick pit stop here at the Jersey Shore Premium Outlets. Just had to run in real quick and grab something, so we'll continue on our drive video here. Beautiful day in New Jersey. And of course, somebody has to call while I'm shooting my video. Nice day here in New Jersey. It's about 85 degrees. It's not that humid out, so although I'm not sitting in air conditioning, I am fairly comfortable. I think I'm going the wrong way, but I can take this way also. These roads around here. So as I mentioned, the heater control levers were replaced in 2019. New shifter bushings. I know all the fluids and filters were fresh in 2019. I did have one oil change since then. The car's only been driven about 1600 miles since we sold the car in 2019. Funny story about this car, my friend Chris found this car out in Washington State, and obviously I wasn't going to buy a 280 SL from the other side of the country without having it at least looked over by somebody I knew, and I wasn't able to get anybody out to get out to look at the car, and for fear of somebody else snatching it up, you know, I've been 52 years old. I've never in my life been to the West Coast, so for this car, I made a trip to the West Coast. Basically, hopped the continental flight out to Washington, and got off the plane. The gentleman who was representing the car actually met me at the airport. I got in his car, went out to the car, which was about a half hour from the airport. Inspected the car, liked it, put a deposit on it, drove me back to the airport, and got back on my flight back to Jersey. So that's my big story, my big trip out to the West Coast. The one time in my life, I think I spent about an hour and a half in Washington. Looked like a really nice area, beautiful, really nice, flying over the mountains and everything. Get back to the car. You can see, I mean, the car tracks beautifully. Right at about 50 miles an hour. And the car tracks really nicely. Brakes are excellent. Shifts beautifully. It's a really nice running and driving car. Go over more of the cosmetics in the next video. But really not much more to say. I mean, it's mechanically very sound. Drives absolutely beautiful. Runs beautiful. It's got the new fuel pump. I don't have my notes in front of me, but I'm certain when we got this car, especially, you know, I had Chris involved with this car, so I'm sure he went over every nut and bolt and whatever it needed. It got. Super car. And I'm going to be putting it on auction on BringaTrailer. Oh, another interesting note about this car is I'm 99% certain that it still wears its original soft top, which is in absolutely perfect condition. Yeah, it's the Wopaven canvas top, and It's definitely an OEM top, and I truly believe it's original, especially when you look at the condition of the area in which it was stowed in. It's really pristine. The original decals are present. Very, very, very clean. So I'm almost 100% certain that it is the original soft top on this car, which is in absolutely pristine condition. So, like I mentioned a moment ago, this car will be coming up for auction on BringaTrailer. It's really a car that if you really want a really nice original 113, this is the one that you're going to want to go after. The week of the auction, I will absolutely allow people to come see the car, or have it inspected by a third party. I'm sure they'll concur with my assessment of the vehicle. It's really an exceptional piece. Probably one of my favorite cars that I've been involved with. And here it is for the second time I'm going to be putting it up for sale. And I'm very proud to offer this car to the BringaTrailer community. And I want to wish everyone the best of luck.